going on? Hey, YouTube. Oh, where's my phone? I never know where my phone is. Which camera is working? Why did it switch cameras? Oh, so odd. Hello, guys. I don't know why it switched cameras. It's really weird. But whatever. Facebook, what's up? YouTube, what's up? So we have so much to talk about in so little time. So hold on 1 second, you guys. I forgot my phone. Where is it? I don't even know. Where's my phone? I never know what my phone is these days. No clue. Well, no, so much for Instagram. I don't know what my phone is. What's up, guys? We're going to talk. It's going to be really yummy, really quick. If I can find my phone, that would be so awesome. I'm so confused. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh. Every day, I don't know where my phone is. Like literally every day. Oh, found it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello. Look at all these missed phone calls. I can't even take it. My ringer stays off. If you know me, you know I do not answer the phone because it's just too much. Who wants to talk? Not moi. Not I, said the cat, even though I be on the internet talking. I won't talk on the phone. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, everyone. So let's talk real quick. Good morning. God morning. I like that. I love that. I like that. So let's get on Instagram for the gram. Let's do it for the gram really quickly. And we're going to talk about some amazing things. And it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about focus. Y'all, my hair is not did. It's a mess. My hair is a mess. So we're going to talk about focus. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff real quick. Like, hey, let me know where you're listening from. Caliber Hair Imports, Erica, Kawana, Jacqueline. What's up, Glennis, Sean, Colin? Hey, y'all, what's going on? So here's the deal. We're going to talk, and it's going to be super, super short and sweet. First of all, can we celebrate? Your girl hit 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, so that is super exciting. And the reason why it's exciting is because so many people talk to me about YouTube, and I think YouTube is just it's fun. It's like I just decided to broadcast my thoughts, right? And because I decided to start before I was ready, because I decided to just post what inspired me, what I felt led to talk about. If you go back to my first YouTube video, the conversation that I've actually been talking about all of these years has been the same, but as I grew, the conversation grew. And so if I were to look at the fact that, if I were comparing myself or trying to be all these other type of YouTubers, then I definitely will be off track. I just decided to be myself. And I actually went to school for broadcasting, for editing. I went to school for video and radio, right? And so I know how to properly do it. But when it came to YouTube, I just wanted to have fun. And I'm telling you guys this because I wanted to be myself. I wanted to not overthink. And I just said, let me just turn on the camera, because I noticed when I tried to overproduce, it just always was odd. Now I need to be overproducing, but here we are. So here's the thing. Let me just tell you why YouTube is really, really cool and why I've been telling everybody for years. I've been telling everyone for years that YouTube is the bomb. I made a post earlier and I was talking about all of the cool things that have happened because I decided to put myself on camera. Now, for those of you who are scared to be on camera, there are so many ways for you to put content on YouTube and you don't have to be on camera. So you are in your way, by the way. So I hit 30,000 subscribers and I just sat and I was like, Lord, thank you. Every time I hit another 1,000, I'm just grateful, right? Especially when I'm not trying. Let me tell you the cool thing about YouTube. It's like it builds itself if you just put out good stuff and chill. Like, don't panic. Don't try to be anybody. Be yourself. Be consistent. Slow and steady wins the race. Understand why you're there. I set a goal. so that anytime I'm out, I start setting goals that weren't even number based. Like it was how people, the comments, the types of comments that I wanted to get, what people would say when they see me in public. I literally have been in other countries. I've been in airports and people come up to me and they say, oh, you did this video and this helped me or whatever. And I'm like, wow, that was my intention, right? And so those were the intangible things, as well as what I wanted YouTube to do for my business. But when I got on, I didn't even know that YouTube would do something for my business. So let's be clear. I genuinely got on to help people. And then once I saw an opportunity, I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in on it. I looked at the results and I just doubled up on what I saw was working. And then I got the science behind it. YouTube invited me to their space. And so now I understand how it works, right? The actual company have a company in LA. Anyway, but YouTube literally sent me some amazing things. Like you guys, I was telling everybody, and I'm going to tell everybody, the Whitney Houston hologram, the fact that I auditioned for that 2 times, private auditions. Like, do you know what that means for somebody to bring you in and it's a private audition to be Whitney Houston hologram? That is insane, right? And no, I didn't make it, but it doesn't matter. The experience, what I learned, the faith and the belief and the courage and the conversation that I had to have to even go and do something like that. And how close, that's my favorite, all-time favorite singer besides Michael Jackson. I feel like Whitney and Michael are just like this, like it's the same. But here's the thing, like that, how in the world did that happen? YouTube, because I decided to be myself on the internet, right? So I want to tell you guys, if you're not using video, you're crazy. Like it is literally, you get speaking. I've booked speaking engagement, $10,000 parties from YouTube videos, right? People calling me saying, hey, here's the contract. Let's go. Okay. So I realized even now, my business short hair boot camp, I don't do anything. It builds itself because of the videos, you guys. The videos are working for me when I'm sleeping, when I'm talking about other things, when I'm traveling. The videos are sending me clients, okay? So, and one thing that I said I was going to do is I'm going to make the Good Tea for Life community. I believe, I haven't firmly decided, but it just came to me that why don't I put more content like the secrets behind the YouTube and how it works. Put that stuff in the Good Tea for Life community. If you guys got in when it first started and you still have your membership, boom, you are definitely winning. It's only $19 a month. But I'm definitely going to make another video and share that with you guys. But if you guys are interested in that, like classes like that in the Good Tea community, I think I'm just going to start putting them in there. So tell me what you think if you're a part of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Good Tea for Life community is something that we started here together. You have the free stuff. If I looked like you, I'd have a GoPro live 24/7. No, you wouldn't, because I look like me and I still don't. I got the GoPros over there in the corner. People say that. No. It don't work like that. That's like people tell me, if I could sing like you. Meanwhile, we have other people that can't sing that are doing so much more than me and anyone else. So I don't believe it. I just always go, yeah, we always say. Anyway, here's the thing. I love you, Lori. Here's the deal. What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, let me know if you want to put those classes. I think I'm just going to start doing those classes in the YouTube community. People keep sending me messages like, oh, I can't afford $47. I can't afford $19. I'm like, first of all, there's a problem. Everyone should join the Good Tea for Life. Yay! Let me post the link so you guys can jump in because I'm pretty much, let me post the link. But anyway, so in the Good Tea for Life school, it's just detailed. I wish I had the pamphlets in front of me. It's like detailed versions of what we do here for free. So yes, for those of you who are like, first of all, if your mind works for people, if your mind is always like, there's always somebody trying to sell something, you probably ain't, no shade. I'm saying this with the most sincere heart. But that's a problem if you think like that, because that's like lack mentality. And you probably got a business that didn't work, something like that. That's a lack negative mentality. So I want you to save yourself and stop thinking like that about anyone. If someone's making an offer, be happy about it. And if it's not for you, be happy about, oh, that's not for me. But don't feel away, because if you feel away, that's a negative vibration. And I'm pretty sure it's bringing something into your life. But in the meantime, thanks, Lori. In the meantime, here's the link. Let me post the link to you guys. No one can beat you being the best you, period. And the thing about the video, guys, is that it's like I'm going to get to the topic. If you're new, I ramble, I'm long-winded, and here we are. It's a small token. It is. And I will tell you guys, I'm sorry, I'm reading comments and I'm all over the place because I worked out and I'm all geeked up. Here's the thing. A lot of people send me messages and they want to send because they're inspired by the messages from the Good Tea for Life community. And they're like, I want to bless you. And literally, and I'd be like, oh my God, they want to give a donation or just give some money because whatever the aha moment they've had as a result of something that I've said. And I so appreciate that. Good Tea is a way to do that. It's $19 and the content I will admit, I got slow on uploading the content in there. Also, what's interesting is that when I went back through the content, I was like, each lesson, there are many lessons. They're not as long-winded and unfocused as I am right now. They're very specific. I wish I had the lessons in front of me. Let me get the lessons. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the lessons. Oh, please. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get the lessons in. Okay. I don't even know where they are. That's horrible. So much paper. I can pull it up on my iPad. But anyway, that's not the point of this whole video. The whole point of this video. Is there ever really a point? Is there ever really a point? But anyway, I'll show you guys what it is. But each lesson, you should chew on it. Like when I went back through, I was like, sheesh, I need to chew on this just for like one thing for like a whole month. So what's interesting is that anytime you're taking a class from any instructor, pay attention if you have like a consumer spirit. You just want to keep going through all the stuff, talking about what's next. Have you got lesson one? Because typically, even in my YouTube class, I have taught YouTube to so many people, and I look at them and they still ain't did the first thing, but they talk about YouTube didn't work. You didn't work. YouTube works, clearly. That's why everybody named mama on YouTube. Meanwhile, did you actually like focus on one thing? Slow and steady wins the race. So focus is the concept for today. And I really wanted to kind of talk about like perseverance and understanding slow and steady. Oh, look at you guys in the Good Tea for Life. This is our VIP community. Slow and steady wins the race. Being consistent. So it's like a membership area, you guys, with lessons in it. Okay. Membership area with lessons in it. And the lessons are way more focused. And then what I'm talking about here, you get PDFs. So you can do these lessons and you can print this and just keep it with you for a week. And focus on the one thing, right? For a week. The next lesson that's coming through, we went over a really good live stream the other day, and I made a cute little PDF for you guys. Good Tea for Life is a definite up level for your life. Yeah, and it's all about the heart. So let's talk. It's all about the heart. So whether you join or not, I care, but I don't care. Like with all love, due respect. That's not what this is about, because I have to do what is pulling in my soul, period. Right? And if you want to go deeper on any of these things, then we do. But if you look at Proverbs 23 and verse 4, it says, do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. That is so true. And I was like, man, this is so good. I just want to chew on this. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. You have to be aware that, first of all, I think people misconstrue gaining success, right? And I think I'll include myself because I'm not exempt. We chase things and you'll never be satisfied. I always have goals, but I'm always going to have more and more goals. I always want bigger and better. The core of who I am and the core of my focus always needs to be on my heart first. Proverbs is always talking about your heart and your heart, your desire to, the desire to want to be a really good, godly person. It doesn't mean I'm super holy roller, religious ignorance. I'm not that. It means that I want to show love, that I want to forgive, that I want to be, when someone is in my presence, it shifts how their heart wants to be. And it is a focus on godliness, right? And the energy of the kingdom. And it is how you be, which attracts all the other things, you guys. And it is literally a lot of the blessings that I have received in my life is because who I be. And who I be is very much how I grew up, rooted in this good book, okay? So why not share how we should be? Because at the end of the day, the depression, the fear, the courage that it takes to go after your goals, All of that stuff is matters of the heart, the soul, which is your mind. So everything that you want is a duh. It's coming. It's already done. It's on its way to me because it's done. But the faith that I have to have, that relationship that you have to have with the spirit, like that's a whole nother thing. And that is what we should focus on. It does not mean be a broke Christian. I think that is disrespectful. And it just like God is wealthy. God is wealth. God is the meaning of wealth. Heaven had gold streets. Prophet Lovey was talking. He's like, do you understand what gold means to somebody if that's the streets? If I'm walking on gold, how much gold do I actually? Gold ain't nothing when gold really is like for us humans. Like, but you're talking about the description of wealth. It was like, it doesn't matter. It is luxurious. So there's nothing wrong with having things, but it's the energy and the intention behind everything that you do, any and everything that you do. In Proverbs 23, it talks about drinking. I asked my dad, when I was younger, I used to, watch people have different opinions about drinking. And my father I love my dad he gets like, I think it's funny, y'all. My dad, we go at it all the time. And it's like, but he'll call me and I will be reading something in my own world. He'll call me and literally give me the exact thing I needed to tie what I've been studying. He's like, he knows the Bible, right? And he always said, he said a lot of things that people talk about in religion, which was funny because we went to a church where you can't wear pants, can't wear makeup, can't wear earrings, can't cut your hair, can't do this, can't do that. Which I don't know. I always said, my daddy don't believe this. He just going because his cousin. Anyway, so he told me, he's like, you have to watch your intentions behind anything that you do. He was like, what is your intention behind drinking? There are people who drink to solve problems, who drink so they can get off feeling good and go get some good sex. And it causes all kind of drama in their life, who drink because they're depressed, who drink because, it's like the intention behind it is wrong. He was like, that's going to lead you in a black hole. That's going to mess up your life. That's not right. That's not it's a no. It's a no for you. And he always talked about how individual walks are different. Like something that you see someone else doing, it just may not be for you. And he said, you should never be trying to drink to get drunk. Meanwhile, if you look at, I'll speak for myself. There have been plenty of times in my life where our intention is to go out and we call it, out finna get bent. Like, it's like, let's get bent and have a good time. Right. And so he's like, what is that? That's going to lead you when you're drunk. Are you easily led to the bedroom? Yes or no? I don't know. Maybe y'all super saints, but all I'm saying is, right? Focus. Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Tamara. Hello, Sean. Valicia says straight disrespectful. What you talking about? What's up, Amity? What's up, Alicia? What's up, Darian, my baby? You ain't no baby no more, girl. You ground, girl. Texas in the building. Yay, Tam, Renee, Erica. So anyway, your intention behind everything is important. Your focus, like even in we talk about YouTube. If you're getting on YouTube so you can get some type of validation that you are finally whatever, that's the wrong intention. Like I got on YouTube to help people. I genuinely got on there to help people. And I helped a lot for years before I actually even knew what I was doing. Okay, so understand your intention is everything. And the intention of life itself is to be an example. Oh, Christians being broke is disrespectful. I think it is disrespectful to God. Like that, why would it? You're supposed to draw people to the kingdom culture. If I'm in a kingdom, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a child of a king, you know what I'm saying? I'm not around here struggling, but my mind is the key to everything. And so what's the mind that you're supposed to have? You're supposed to be renewing your mind all the time. So with that being said, my point is you in Proverbs 23, it talks about a lot and it's stuck on drinking actually. And it talked about how it leads you astray, right? And I think that is so powerful with anything. Too much of anything. If I work out too much, I'm going to always be tired. I'm going to be worn out. I'm not going to have energy for other things. If I have too much hanging out with my friends, I'm not going to be hitting my goals. If I have too much of course, drinking, I'm going to be off task. It's going to lead me down the wrong path. If I have too much being booed up and not focusing, it's going to lead me down the wrong path. So Your intention behind everything. That's why God is literally the center. Because when you have God, you can judge what you want to do. It's a practice that you build. Because I'm not perfect at it. When I get off track, I go, oh, God is not at the center. Like I'm not focusing. And it's an internal thing. And we're not naturally wired to be internal. Like I was writing my goals down and I literally sat down. Me and God had a meeting. Okay. And the same God I'm talking to is what you got access to. You don't have to be special and super holy. I literally sat down and I said, I got quiet. I got relaxed. And I trust that what comes to me is from God. And the way that you judge that is by what's coming to you, the intention behind it, the energy. Is it causing confusion? Does it bring peace? Does that feel good? Right? And so I just had a meeting. I was like, okay, so God, what do we see here? Okay. What's the price point for this? I literally just did that. So you guys, and your intention is just different. It's exciting, right? And so it's just interesting. I'm just very, very much in a gratitude state. Super excited. My birthday's coming up, and I guess it makes me reflect. And then I was just thinking about what do I want to accomplish? I want to do something fun and challenging for my birthday. And then I was just in celebration of hitting 30,000 subscribers recently. And I want to share with you guys the blessings of starting before you're ready and just focusing, right? And focusing with caution on your intention. Because when you look at 23 in chapter 4, Proverbs 23 in chapter 4, it says, do not wear yourself out to get rich. It doesn't mean don't get rich. It doesn't mean that you loving money is bad. It doesn't mean all this stuff that people misconstrue. It's just watching your intention, because you can be so focused and so obsessed with your things. And then like the tornado just hit Dallas recently, I was driving down the street and you guys, those trees, those houses, that everything is like uprooted. If I am only focused on things and never my soul, I won't even know how to bounce back from a tree being uprooted and in my front yard. Look at this whole tree just uprooted. I'm just riding down the street taking pictures. I won't even know how to bounce back from stressful things. Look at this whole, like the tree just in the middle, like you just, what? Like the houses are destroyed. If I'm only these things and my heart is not focused on who I be, I haven't been practicing faith. I haven't been literally practicing just the energy and trusting that a thing is an extension of God. And so God is the source, not the thing. Because some people lose things and then they go into depression. They want to take their lives. They're beating their wives. They being mean to their kids because things are what you're obsessed with. But when you're obsessed with love and being a good person, and when you live a life of practicing how to be each day, you can forgive easy. You can let go easy. You can bounce back like this. Because also, however you got that, can you do it again? And you can also do it 10 times better. Duh. So are we really these things? No, they're just an extension of us, and we get to have all of the things when God is the focus. And when you begin to gain because you know your source, the first thing you want to do is shout it out and tell other people, like, oh my God, like God is the bomb. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because of what I've made it through. Why would I be up here doing this? I don't get paid to do this, right? But it's just because you can't tell me when I was in the hospital about to die, all I had was my faith. When I was getting knocked upside my head, popping up on me, stalking me, all I had was my faith through the ignorance and through the craziness. When I didn't understand a business, but I started a business, all I had was my faith and the conversation that I have with God. God is not up there somewhere away from you. It's in. Go within. I remember when I was growing up, people used to say that that's like new age craziness. And it's like, no, it's in your heart. It's a matter of the heart. It's a conversation you're having in your heart. Why you think Proverbs is all talking about the heart? That's why I'm always talking to you guys about this. Is my Bible cute? I'm always talking to you guys about this because when everything goes down, because it will, you best believe I'm not sitting around here being just no drama, no. Do you know how much I cry about my mother? I have never cried so much in my life. Even when I was getting beat up, I wasn't crying like I cry about my mom. Watching someone lose their mind and lose weight and be going through all these ups and downs and be so fragile and precious. The same mother who was so strong, who ran our household, who taught me how to be a lady, who taught me all these different things. Watching her, it's almost like deteriorate. And I hate to say that, right? I always am trying to hold this space and, be thinking of all these things, but that's hard, you guys. Even now, like I want to cry, like I can just cry all day, but I know that's not how my mother wants me to be. And I also know that even through that sad situation, I can enjoy those moments and I can be the best version of me for her. I can honor her while she's here. I can make sure that she's happy and laughing. I can love, right? And it gives me patience. I know how to do so many things, but I'm looking through the eyes of God, and it really shows you what love is, because love is not emotional. It's the things that you do for the person you love. How do I do that? God says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Neighbor is neighbor, but that's also the person next door. That's your family members. That's right. And then using wisdom, because the second half of the verse says, do not trust your own cleverness. Do not trust. So I can't even trust what comes to me, because at some point I'm going to be selfish and be thinking about me and my issues. At some point I'm going to be wanting to skip steps and jump to things faster, or really tap into other lanes that I could tap into. But I have to be plugged in, because that way you get things. And it's not about getting things, but that way everything that happens for you, because it's not about getting things. And it's like everything that's happening for you and happening in your life, your intention, you can always be coming from the right place. So even when something bad happens, or when somebody try to do something shady, or when someone's using you, or even when, things don't go right and it's out of your control, you can bounce back the right way, and God will use everything as something to other people, right? Man, I mean, at my lowest points, people have come to me and said, you changed my life. I'm like, what? I'm trying to get my life, and you say I change your life, but it's because of who I be, even in the low moments, And it's because of this, or else I would be claiming all these stuff, these disorders that people be talking about. I just refuse, because I know the power of my tongue. I know the power of my mind, and I know the power of my God. So no, thank you. No, thank you, honey. No. So, y'all. My foot went to sleep. How did my foot go to sleep so fast? Ow. Okay, so don't y'all hate that? It's like, you guys, I'm gonna go get some beet juice. Anyway, y'all don't laugh at me. You are teaching right. Thank you. And it makes you feel helpless, but God, right? And you know what? When someone else doesn't have control and you have control of how you are, then I'm just going to take responsibility for what energy can I invoke into, like my mom has dementia. How can I make her laugh? If you ever notice, when I'm with my mom, I'm always trying to make her laugh, because I've always been able to make my mom laugh, even before she had dementia. And that makes her happy. So I'm just going to make her laugh until she can't laugh no more. And then I'm going to go home. And I'm just going to keep doing that. And I'm just going to keep going over there and just making my parents be happy in general. My dad too, because he has his own phases of that. So why wouldn't I just be happy and give them happiness, and not fake happiness? Like really just enjoy who they are. Be grateful for everything that they are. It's funny because it goes to sleep while you sit down. Yeah, like what is that about? I'm like, I'm really over here struggling. I'm struggling. So anyway, focus. I ain't going to claim that. I can be a little all over the place, and you guys who know me, you follow me, you already know I'm extremely random. And I've accepted part of that is just who I am. And then the other part, building the discipline to like be consistent even when you don't feel like it. This year has been one of the toughest years I have had since like 10 years ago. Okay. So, and you probably, when I look at up to, no one really would know it. And they don't need, like, it's the discipline. It's the focus and the discipline. What are you focusing on? Are you focused on what's happening around you? Or are you focused on being who you've been born and decided to be? Like, What's the focus? Like, because situations are going to change. Riches are going to come in, go up, go down. Right? Do not wear yourself out to get riches. Do not trust your own cleverness. Now, if you read it in another way, it says, labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. And when I saw labor not to be rich, I was like, that's interesting, because in my family, I was raised to work, like work all the while you're working. Go hard, do your best all the time. You do your best, you do your best, you do your best, no matter what. You don't do your best because there's a stipulation. You do your best because that's what God would have you to do. You are a representation. You do it right. You do it well. You just keep trying to be better, because a lot of times I think when it comes to your goals and things like that, you can also want to be so good that it stalls you from starting. It stalls you from producing. And so you don't want to be like that either, to where you never have gotten anything done because you so worried about not being your best. And so again, why we need to watch our hearts and be tuned into God, because you have to actually take action in order to get the abundance. You got to do something. It's not going to fall from the sky. You don't get an award for going to 70,000 church services. You have to always keep going and trust that there's never a bad step. There's no such thing. Unconditional love, we get it misconstrued because we experience maybe, parents that left you, or an abusive person, whether it was verbally or physically, or maybe you've been cheated on and all this stuff. You experience so many things that make you go, oh, I didn't get this because of that. Like, I could get this if I be that. They talk about people who, because of things that happened in their childhood, they strive for perfection. Like, that's how I'm going to get it. Subconsciously, you're striving because you want that love and that praise and that attention or something like that, right? But God's love isn't like that. You guys, isn't that exciting? God's love is not like that. They got the movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Some of y'all, I know what you did last night. Thank God. Thank God we don't serve a God that is conditional, because I would have been gone. Gone, child. I am not perfect. I am so not perfect. I don't try to be perfect, and I'm not whatever you think I should be. People come up to me, oh, Keisha, I can't believe, what? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. That's whack, and you need to just go mind your business. When you're minding your business, you ain't got time to worry about what you believe I should be doing. Mind your business, okay? So here's the thing. God doesn't even work like that. It doesn't mean be buck wild and crazy. It means that if your heart is genuinely just trying to get on track and keep lining up with the type of person who you should be, then you're going to be fine. There's just laws that work. And that's why we got to read the word, because some people always say well, I ain't going to be nobody's fool. Nobody told you to be anybody's fool. Wisdom, Proverbs is always talking about being discerning. Discerning means you can tell when somebody come around and they're a user. So then discernment will tell you, don't put yourself in a position to be used. And God will tell you when it's too long, too much, when to walk away. That's the relationship. If everything was taken away from you tomorrow, what kind of person would you be? If everything was taken away from you tomorrow, what kind of person would you be? Are you going to go to depression? Are you going to go to complaining? Are you going to go to, something? Or are you going to say God is still able to do exceedingly above all I ask or think? So the bigger I think, the more he can do. So even in this lack situation, if I tune into a bigger thought and task and idea, and I just go bigger in my capacity, he's going to go bigger in his capacity. It's the emoji. Y'all know that emoji? Do y'all know that? Let me show y'all the emoji. Let me show y'all the emoji. Oh, please. Let me show y'all this emoji. I like this emoji, y'all. Do y'all know which one I'm talking about? Oh, now it's not popping up. Oh, there it is. Okay, why is that emoji doing that? I have to, y'all, I love emojis. They just make me so happy in life. It just makes me so happy. So anyway, it's the emoji. Like, oh my gosh, if I think bigger, then like God's gonna do more than I thought. So what's my job? My job is to think bigger. And the thing that you're trying to achieve, oh, it didn't work, is that you just gotta focus on it. That sucks. Why didn't it work? What in the world? So the only job is to constantly think bigger, to constantly think along the lines that God thinks. Emoji. And keep growing. Boom. Before emojis, we had stick figures. Okay, let me give you a stick figure so we can make you. But meanwhile, we are progressing. Okay, progress. Okay, there you go. Oh my God. Okay, that looks kind of creepy. I don't like that one. How do I draw? Let me draw. Let me give you your stick figure. We're gonna go like this. Emoji. Yay! Oh my God. Anyway, here's the deal. We have to work and look at what we're focusing on. Closed mouths don't get fed. Right, not perfect. Only one perfect Jesus. Right, you can't be perfect. It's impossible, but you can definitely strive. I am so not perfect. Wanting to be perfect before starting. Right. Preach, my sister. So not a preacher. My mother-in-law just passed from dementia, and I would go see her and make her laugh. It bless. Exactly. It is totally a blessing. You know, my favorite thing about my mom having, well, first of all, there's no favorite thing, but my favorite thing about this whole experience has been, like, I wish I had videos of my grandmother. My great grandmother had dementia, as well as my dad's mom, my grandma. And I wish I had videos of us just kicking it. I got videos of me and my mom walking down the street talking. I got videos of me and my mom just being silly, me laying on her, kicking it. Like, I have so much, you know, just videos of just spending time. So, like, man, can you imagine if you had that, all those moments documented? I love that about you. You're random with purpose. Thank you, Sean. And here's another thing, you guys. I'm completely random. And I've had coaches, like, you know, people, you know, be like, well, no, that doesn't work. But it does. Like, it's 2020. Like, you guys, you can totally be who you are. Now, if you want to scale and grow and do things, are there things I need to learn about being random? Of course. Am I open and listening and looking at what I can do better? Yes. I love how unapologetic you are. I'm trying to absorb some of that energy. I'm throwing it at you. Unapologetic energy. You know, life's too short to be. I think when you're around a lot of death, a lot of people haven't experienced death. I've experienced several deaths, and, you know, just elderly people, and I just don't want to have regrets. Life is precious. Life is fun. Life is what you make it. You're in control of what's going on, you know. Even when you're not, you are, because of your perception of it and what you make it mean. And so, Johanna, you posted the emoji. Right. Hello, Lakeisha and everyone. Let's get it. I love it. What's up, mama? You are so encouraging. Thank you. Come on now. Right. Okay, so I'm a new subscriber. Yay. That's one of the best takeaways I got from you, being perfectly consistent. I love that, Pamela. My cousin Cherie is here. Wanting to be perfect before starting. Closed mouths don't get fed. Constantly working on me. Walking wisdom. Ooh, we have to just listen to God when he's talking to us. Exactly. And one thing that I have been practicing, thank you, Anthony, even in the small things around the house, when I hear, go do this, like, you probably should do this, I've just been practicing doing it when I hear it, because that sharpens your voice to hear the small wisdom in your heart. Like, if you constantly ignore wisdom, your life's gonna suck. If you continue to disregard, you're gonna be screwed. But if you listen to even the smallest things from around the house, you probably should grab this, you probably should do this, before it's happening, it makes your life easy, and it tunes your ear to being a person that's disciplined, to being ahead of, you know, what you should be up to being just good. And so it seems like things happen. Like, people always say, Keisha, you always get something, this and that. It's like, no, but I be prepared for it too. So you get what you're prepared for. Opportunity appears because you're ready for it, not because you ain't gonna see opportunity. It's always everywhere. But if you're not tuned into it, you ain't gonna get it. I wish I had that. Had what? That's right. Was that the Halloween version? Are y'all talking about my emojis? Give me some. Yes, unapologetic energy. Yes, on listening. Yes, you have to listen. What's up, Shantae? So like the thing is being unapologetic, but also being, because there's a boldness that you should have. And it takes courage to be unapologetic about who you are. Like even something as simple as wearing your natural hair. Me and my aunt were talking about that. And there was a time when I did not wear my natural hair. That was never even a consideration. And I know that it comes from when I was growing up, having your natural hair was like shameful and you look outdated and woo woo woo. And now it's what's on my album covers, right? Afro. Because I am me. This is how my hair grows. And it took me a long time to be like, I'm beautiful and wonderfully made, period. Not because I look like another whoever. It's because that's how my hair grow. I'm still the same person. I'm still enough. And my enoughness doesn't matter about my hair or whether I show up on the internet with makeup or whether I'm looking sexy or whatever. If my hair is nappy now or whatever, like it doesn't matter. Like I am me. Okay. Now, does that mean you look busted up all the time? No, because I think that also is just, if I run a business, I don't want no busted up looking employee and I don't want to be a busted up looking business owner. So it's like you have to take all that to consideration. What are you trying to build? Where are you going? What kind of customers are you attracting? Or what is the representation that someone has for their company? I'm using natural hair as an example, but in general, wisdom gives you the well-roundedness of a scenario. And at the end of the day, you got to make a move so God can show you whether it was right or wrong in the first place. I'm me in my Lil Wayne voice. I'm me. I love that song. Oh my God, yes, the natural hair conversation. Yeah, that's a fun conversation. I need to do a whole series on that because I think you should. It's ridiculous. I saw the kid getting his dreads cut off. First of all, how he start a whole wrestling match and then you stop it and say that he's gonna like lose or get disqualified because of his hair. First of all, if like my nephew who's about to graduate, we did the sponge on his hair, and within a couple weeks it dreaded up naturally. That is how his hair naturally is. It looks beautiful. I taught him how to oil it up. He gets it lined up so it looks nice and neat and kept. But that's how his hair grows. So I think that's complete BS. To be telling people about their hair because that's how his hair grows. When I was in school, they used to say Black people really used to get in trouble for having highlights in their hair, which is crazy because the blondes was getting their hair turned blonde. So we couldn't wear color, but they could, but that was their natural. It wasn't natural. You had to go get it done. Some people are natural, but the most of them was getting their hair color. It was like all these things about hair. So weird. So I love that, we're having these conversations and getting clarity on that, right? But also in being natural, or whatever you're rocking, you need to who wants you to be looking like homeless or something? That's not cool. I wouldn't hire you looking crazy. I would hire you on the account of you look kept. Okay. So you can't be looking like you came from, the street of somebody. I don't know. Wisdom is how it works. Even back in the day when afros were the thing, they looked amazing with their afros. Their clothes was great, all that. So it's also taking pride in your culture, whatever your culture is, black, white, purple, blue, pink, right? And whatever your hair is, whether it's relaxed or whether it's natural, whether you're big or whether you're skinny, whether you're too light. My mom used to have such a complex about being light skinned because she caught so much flack because she's Black and she's light skinned. And so people treated her wrong. People thought she was better. Because there was this whole life, and it still is to a degree, right? You have to own who you are and how God made you. Like people talk about freckles and moles. My family is full of freckles and moles. I have freckles and moles everywhere, right? Own that. Own your uniqueness. You are amazing, and you need to be watching what you're focusing on and what is your intention behind everything. Everything. What is your focus? What is your intention behind everything? Even putting on makeup. If you're putting on makeup because you don't think you're cute, that's a problem. Makeup is fun. Makeup is extra. I'm amazing just the way that I am, and I truly believe that. And if there's a problem, then we can talk about it. But I'm doing that because I like it, but not because I need it, right? Everything. Food. If you're eating because you're depressed, that's a problem. What's the focus point? Right? All these things, honey. And yes, God gets to be in all of these conversations. In all of these conversations. in all of these conversations. It's not talk to God when you need something. It's talk to God about everything. God, I feel like this thing's going this way. Well, what are we working with? And just have a regular conversation. Have fun, like your friend. Like that's what it's about. Natural hair, locks, beautiful hair, black hair. Natural hair doesn't mean, yeah, they don't want us to have color in my job. Natural hair, natural doesn't mean you shouldn't groom. Right, grooming, honey. Be kept, darling. Be kept. If I go to my mama's house right now, my mom is going to be fully dressed. She does not walk around in her bathing clothes, her nighttime clothes. She was never that mom. You know, my aunts and them were different. But my mama, she was like, oh no, we get dressed. We get up and we get dressed. Okay? Even if we're just going to sit around the house, we sit around, darling, very fabulously. That's my mama. Like, that's how she was. She kept everything together. Be the best version of you. Exactly. My intention is to share a smile. All it takes is one smile to change someone's day. Mindset, correct. It is totally mindset. We're all over the place with this live stream. I just wanted to come on and be consistent because we do good tea each day during the week, Monday through Friday. That is the goal. So I wanted to be consistent. I love the scripture, do not wear yourself out to get rich, because it speaks to your intentions. Now, do you got to grind to hit your goals? Yes. That should always be. Grinding to hit your goals is a yes, 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 yes. That does not mean be lazy. Proverbs also talks about being a lazy behind. Lazy. Hold on. You cannot be lazy. So you can't say you want something and then you're going to be lazy about it. That's not what that means. It says you are a fool if you ignore wisdom. Yep. That's why we should always be looking at just all of this. I can't take one thing and just go hard. I have to look at the well-roundedness. That's why I love reading Proverbs. If you just take, today's the 23rd day of October, read Proverbs 23, you're going to get something every single day. Read the date, and just see what comes to you. And if you do that for a year, man, you're going to be just like, at some point, I don't know how you can keep ignoring, because it's just so much knowledge in here. And you can apply it to everything. Everything. Okay, so I'm done. I think I'm going to add the YouTube. I'm going to add something to Good Tea and make it more practical stuff as well. So that's going to be really, really yummy. So look out for that email. If you're not on the email list, you guys, please get on. I need to make a text message email list. Instagram, you're probably about to die, so you might want to get on YouTube or Facebook. What was I going to say? Oh, get on the email list. Did y'all see how I got ADD? I'm hungry. It's just time to go. Get on the email list at LakeishaMichelle.com, the Good Tea for Life newsletter, all things success based on biblical, like how we should be according to good stuff for our souls. So if that pulls you and it feels great to you, then join. I'd love to have you. It's a free email list, but that's also how you find out about what the different offers are and products. I have different offers at different times. So you guys, that's why you may be feeling like out the loop when I post stuff, because it's to my good list. Okay. So get on the list, baby. And if you don't have a list for your business, or if you are like, so many people are starting different things. Like, I was talking to someone and they're starting like something about food. I'm like, start a list of interests. That way, by the time you can listen to what people desire. You guys send me requests. Like, can you do a class about this? Can you do a class about that? That's how I do these classes. And that's why people sign up, is because I try to serve the information and knowledge and practical how-tos of things that I know how to do, for one. And also because you guys are asking me. So I want to serve you. I don't want to do what I think you like. I want to serve what you desire. If it's in my capacity. So, let's see. She said kept. Mine said my intention is okay. Best version of you. Yes. The first time I ever heard you, I was looking to make my shop work, and I watched your short hair bootcamp video. Yes, I was watching to be the best cosmetologist I could at a time that my business was failing. Your message has been consistent. Pray, choose lane, and work it. I love it until you get the next level of success you want. And when it's not working, if it's your purpose, work it. so amazing. Well said. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. The thing about being public is that you get, at some point, you're going to be like, something don't add up or something, because you're just public. So I'm grateful that listen, so many times on my videos, things don't feel like they're working. That's why I'm like, no, they are working. Like, it is the work that you have to do. And so I share it with you guys from an honest place. And you can see things progress over time. So I'm super grateful for that. And I think the smartest thing, when people send me messages that they don't want to do certain classes and stuff like that because they're struggling, the reason, like, the class is the class. So you don't have to do the class, but something you're doing and thinking, typically it's your thinking, because the thinking is what makes you do what you do. You have some jacked up thinking. The reason why we do good tea is because thinking is how you grow. Me, myself, like, my goals, they're massive. And I know that it's going to be my mindset that gets me there, not something that I do. It's the mindset. And then I'll do something, not even thinking. And then that be the thing that blow up or do something because of this. This is the most powerful thing you have control over. If you're seeing struggle in your life, if you're saying it's not nothing else, it's how you're thinking. You're bringing that into your life. People say, oh, no, you didn't grow up like I grew up. Okay, go find 10 people. I bet you, if I give you $100 right now, you'll go find 10 people that had a struggle. They thought something different, which made them do something different, which made them have success. There's just no way. You guys, there's no way. Like, you can't argue with that. That's just, it's been proven a bazillion times. A bazillion. I don't even know what kind of number that is. That's your mom swag, right? Takes more energy to frown than to smile. Facts. Lazy tends to poverty. Oh yeah, Proverbs got plenty of lazy scriptures. I love the way Solomon was a gangster about his opinions of lazy people. Woo, he did not like lazy people. A Proverbs a day. Yep. Did your foot wake up yet? Because I'm wide awake after this. My foot is awake now. Let's get it, y'all. Type that in, please. Type what in? Love you, Queen. Thank you for setting the tone. So glad I found you. Oh, I love you too. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, Tamara. What's up, Mom and Biz? If you say you ignore wisdom. Yeah, you can't ignore wisdom. That just keeps you going through the same loops and hoops. And it's a practice. Thank you, guys. You guys are just on fire today. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. So, I love you guys. So I just wanted to tell you guys, read Proverbs 23. Look at what you're focusing on, because energy grows where energy goes. If you're trying to hit, an email. Okay. If you're trying to hit a goal and you are struggling or coming up against like an issue, then I would say look at your thinking. And that's why we're here, because it is totally about what you think about. You bring about what you think about. I wrote a song like that, you guys. I don't know what I be doing. I be making up stuff. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Y'all want to hear it? But I said I was going to change the lyrics. Let's see. I wanted to make like a little jingle. I like jingles because it gets concepts stuck in your mind. So someone asked me, how do you reprogram? You program yourself through repetition, of course, and you have to find what is the bad programming and put a new program, right? So this song, okay, it's really kind of cheesy. It's really cheesy, but it makes me think about this concept. Okay, watch this. God thought about it, then we had our, we think of pain, so we get hurt. What if we both just thought? What if we thought how God thought? Everything that we want, what we think about, we bring about what we think about. We bring about what we think about. We bring about what we think about. We bring about. So simple, right? Very simple. But that was my own way of making sure I remember my thoughts are powerful and my thoughts are always creating things. Do you guys like that? It's kind of like jingly, cheesy, but I like it. I like cheesy stuff though. So that's just me. What do you guys think about that? I thought it was pretty cool. So I think I'm going to put that on my Instagram. I'll upload it to my IG so y'all can check. Go to IG and make sure you follow me. Here we go. God thought about it. Then we had her. We think of pain, so we get hurt. What if we focused on how he thought? We bring about everything that we want, what we think about. Sing it, y'all. It's real simple. What we think about, we bring about what we think about. We bring about what we think about. We bring about. So simple. Imagine if kids were singing this. Imagine if this is the kind of stuff that you grew up on. Songs that are literally just like making you go, oh yeah, let me stop thinking about that. You think of pain, so you have hurt. If you're constantly thinking about who left you, who cheated on you, who slapped you, who hurt you, if you're constantly thinking about the money that you don't have, if you're constantly thinking about how fat you are, how big your chin is, you know how many women sat in my chair when I was in the salon and they just go on and on about what they don't like about themselves. That's why you are literally dealing with the same scenario. You're in a twilight zone. What you're thinking is what's bringing it to your life. So what are the new thoughts that we should be thinking? What are the new focal points? You are so bubbly. I love it. Thank you. I literally I haven't even made this up. I made this up this is what I do in my free time, which is nuts. I should release the song, right? I'm calling myself out. I totally have not put all into things like this, which I have been for a while now, just like super songwriting like every day. So I have so much music to release to you guys. So I was like, okay, how do I release it? Should I do the normal release and put it on iTunes and stuff? Should I make it available exclusively to my good tea community? I don't know. I got to figure it out. And I'm going to figure it out quickly. But these are just like little jingles that I just like to have on repeat. It is literally how I talk to myself. I think that it's really important. If you think about how you learn your ABCs, how do you reprogram yourself is because you listen to, hey, Star, is because you listen to, I'm going to be with Gigi this weekend, Star. Me and Gigi going to cut up. We are going to completely cut up, completely. So you have a CD. Yes, this is on my website. You can go to lakeishmichelle.com and make a purchase and make an order. I broke this CD. I need to give this away to somebody. Can I give you guys, this broke. I have 2 broken CDs, so I'm just going to give it away. How about that? I'm going to give it away. Let's do a physical product giveaway today. For my birthday countdown, I'm going to be doing all kinds of craziness. I journaled about it. I was like, I just want to give and like do stuff. So I'm going to give these away. Somebody unique by Ken. You'll be the first person because you asked about getting the song that I just played. So if you inbox me, unique_by Ken, please inbox me on Instagram. I'm going to mail you my CD. Okay. It's not that song, but it's 5 of my top 5 like super favorite songs. So I'm going to mail it to you and it's autographed, but the CD case is broken, but I don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to give it to somebody. So if you want, I want to give it to you because I mean, people order these. So this is normally $20. I'm going to give it to you. It's autographed on the CD as well as on y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff is going to take off and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, international singer, songwriter, speaker, Lakeisha Michelle. I have her autographed things. So send me your where to send this and I'm going to send it to you. Okay. Inbox me on Instagram. Let's see the next person. Are you bringing Gigi to the breakfast? Oh, I should, huh? Wait, what breakfast? The one in LA on Saturday? Is that a breakfast? I don't even know where I'm going to be half the time. Is that the breakfast in LA on Saturday? Will you sell them in California? I should. Are you with Gwen? Are you going to be at the event? If so, I need to talk to you. I be so many places. I'm getting my life. The next couple weeks, I'm going to be on stages. Oh, I should. I need to tell Gwen. I don't know if I have a space to sell them. I need to ask her. But that'd be amazing. So, what was I going to say? Who else? I want to give this to somebody. New thoughts for sure. Yes, the mind will renew quickly. Yes, with songs. It's like the ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, K, L, M, N, like, how amazing is that? So if you want to reprogram yourself, watch what you're listening to on a regular basis. If you listen to this kind of conversation every day, as well as you turn on, like if you trade out music for Tony Robbins, Oprah, anything else, you're going to naturally just be better. You're going to naturally, it's going to start coming through you because it's what's programming you. Everything is programming you. I just got hurt at work, torn something in my knee. You mean I was thinking about taking off work? Oh my, LOL. That is catchy. Wait, what? The president, I text you about coming. Oh, okay. So you guys, let me tell you something about these text messages. Apple has a thing where if you're not in the phone, you can have, I don't know if y'all know this, you can have unknown numbers. It goes to unknown, it goes to like a spam box. So there's so many, I need to go through there. Sean, can you text me again? I'm going to be intentional and make sure I don't miss it and save your name and number and everything. I do not want to miss that. Okay. So next person to get a CD. I like the jingle. Simple, catchy, easy to get stuck in my mind. I know, huh? I'm cheesy too. My kids need the song. Oh, good. Okay, I'm going to put it on YouTube. But I said I was going to change the lyric because I said God thought about it and then we had earth. But if you really want to be specific, in the beginning, God created heavens and earth. Now the earth, no. God spoke about it. God said, let there be light. And then there was light. So technically I was like, oh, that's wrong. But I mean, to say it, it had to be a thought first. So is that wrong? What you guys think? Should I change the lyrics? What we speak about, we bring about. It's the same. What we think and speak about. Well, what should I say? God said, let there be. God said, let there be. Yeah. I was going to change that. And I was like, am I overthinking this? What y'all think? Should I say, God spoke about it? I'm going to find a scripture on the thoughts. But in order to speak, it had to be in your mind already. Like, you only say what's coming to your brain. So it could be technically still correct. Okay, so Unique, you got a CD. And then, okay, Sean. So Sean said we on track. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you so much, Dolly. Uduak. How do I say your name? Uduak? Love you guys. We're all about to go because I'm hungry, y'all. I'm about to go get something to eat. Uduak? I hope I'm saying your name right. But I'm going to get this CD to you as well. For my birthday, I want to give. I'm going to be giving discounts on products. I'm going to be giving away things that I'm no longer going to have for sale in certain ways. So I'm going to give it away for price, like for crazy value. I'm turning 32 and I feel 21. So that's fabulous. Instagram, you're dying. My phone is like about to die as usual. So, all these people. So, you said everything begins. I believe you're overthinking it. It's the same. Okay, in my opinion. Is that what that means? IMO? My birthday is November 21st, but I always celebrate up until the date of my birth. So there's several things that I want to have done by my birthday, which is crunch time. My niece needs this song. I did grow up with these kinds of positive songs. I love it. Me too. We grew up with all kind of like kid songs. Like I remember even like the basic Bible stories. God told Noah to build me a boat. Tell everybody get ready to float when the flood came in. Like that's how we learned Bible stories. It was like it was Bible. It was songs that really, made stories stick to your mind. It's funny that you say that because I said I was gonna make a kid YouTube channel and just make these songs be like make all these little songs that I'm making, make them so that parents can just play it for their kids because you don't want your kids singing about twerking. Like, what in the world? I mean, there's a time and place for a good twerk. But that'd be a no. Okay. Oh, you guys. I'm gonna go eat. Hi, Tyrone. So you do oak. If you can send me are you Sag? Nope, Scorpio. But I'm on like Scorpio Sag. It's perfect as is. First comes the thought. Yay. So yeah, we're done. LakeishaMichelle.com. Get on the email list, you guys. If you enjoyed this, please get on the email list. at LakeishaMichelle.com. It's the Good Tea for Life newsletter. It's free. All of the birthday giveaways, all of the fun. I'm going to be giving away free stuff as well as discounts on things that normally cost more. I'm just going to try to just keep the energy of abundance flowing and celebration, you know, because like what in the world? Like my friend David, oh my God, I'm so excited for him. He just did a TEDx talk and he was just talking about how we make celebration be something that happens for a birthday or an anniversary. And he was like, every day is a celebration. It was such a beautiful TEDx talk. So I'm going to do a live stream with him because like I told him, I think that the live stream, his speech is really, really beautiful. It was very systematic as well. So I'm excited about what he did, and I'm excited about our friendship. Okay, so that means, yep, Dolly, you nailed it. I think we're done. KeishaMichelle.com. Get on the email list. And whatever updates I have, make sure you turn on your notifications because I'm going to share them, of course, on my YouTube channel as well as on the email list. Okay. And the people who won the CD, message me so I can mail you the CDs. Between today and tomorrow, I'll go to the post office before I leave town, and all is well. Fabulous. Peace out, you guys.